Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. We got an unboxing. This one is the ReAnimator, the board game from Dynamite Entertainment, out in stores this week. It's for ages 14 and up. It's a cooperative game from 1 to 4 players and play times 40 to 60 minutes. So welcome to the spine-tingling world of ReAnimator. So you and your friends take on the role of assistants to the mad genius Herbert West. Traveling around the ill-begotten community of Arkham, Massachusetts, you will gather musty tomes, mysterious ingredients, and even cadavers of the recently deceased for your dark work. And what work would that be? Well, to turn back death itself. The game's by Lavender Studios. Dynamite's hooked us up with this review copy, and we really can't wait to go and play this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have playthrough videos down the road, but this is all about the unboxing. First and foremost, the box looks great. This is actually a really nice box. It reminds me a lot of Dynamite comics. They've got a good sense in that, so I give them massive props. So, it's an interactive horror game by Thomas F. Gofton. So let's open this up. We're going to show off what's inside. On the back it says we've got a player. It consists of 8 3D punch board buildings. You tell me unique stories with thousands of possible card combinations. It's an interactive horror game by Thomas F. Gofton. So we've got a rule book here. So I like the 1 to 4 players. I'm a huge fan of single player games, so to be able to play as myself, the buildings look really cool. You can see 3D that. I'm always a fan of 3D games, or 3D items in your game. The buildings themselves are a bunch of punch cards that we can see here. So we got the first punch card, and the second. This one's got a lot of pieces that kind of fell off. That's not a big deal. And then some extra pieces, some dice and a clip. Let's look at the cards. Box itself looks really nice. We got some nice spots to hold everything. Show off some of the cards and then dive into the buildings themselves and put maybe 1 or 2 of them together. So looking at these cards that say Act 3 on it. Feeling I probably shouldn't be showing these. Alright. Act 2 cards. Again, I'm going to guess probably should be showing these. The cards look decent. You know, there's obviously a lot of wording on them. It's you know, it says it's a cooperative game, which I'm really intrigued about. You know, there's not... The cards look nice looking at them. Visually, like, it's not kind of necessarily jumping out at me and something that I look at and be like, oh, those cards look really, really great. This is Act 1 cards, and then we've got, I think, characters... Maybe, I don't know, use Cadavers. Cards look really nice. This is solid artwork from Dynamite, I think Dynamite Comics. Alright, so that's Act 1. Act 2. We'll put them all in there. Alright, let's go look at some of these buildings and try to put some of them together. This could be interesting. Alright, we've got... So this is Asylum. So this is going to be Asylum. So use this. And then... the building... That looks like this. So the only thing I would say that would be nice is if it had what was on the back of this. So right now I have to go off of the images, which is fine. It just obviously would go way quicker having the actual names to the side, or on the side of it, or back of it, I mean. I don't know if that would matter at all once these things are put together, but as I said, it would be nice. Alright, so let's see here. So I think this is it. Get some of the card out. Alright, so I'm going to guess we do that, and then that. Seems really simple, sliding it all together, and then I'm guessing that. There we go. We got our little asylum put together. Nice, simple, easy. Totally works. Alright, what else can we do? Let's do the Christchurch Cemetery. That is not the Christchurch Cemetery back, or top, I mean. Alright, we got Christchurch Cemetery. Got the piece. And then there is top and the back, or top and bottom of the church. And then it looks like we've got a whole bunch of pieces here. So, show the church off. Looks nice. This is actually kind of cool. I like this. I'm a miniature gamer. On top of board games, actually my first love, well, I mean, I loved playing board games growing up. But when I really got into like the more complicated stuff beyond the monopolies and the clues and the risks, it was miniature games. I'm a diehard GW fan, and you know, enjoy putting together scenery and other items like that. So to do that sort of an aspect for this game makes me rather happy. Let's see how easy this is to put together. Alright, so we put together the asylum. Let's do the church. Alright. Seems to be easier to put it down on the ground and do this. And then I'll pick it up and show it. I mean, these aren't like super complicated buildings to put together, which is totally fine. And this is definitely not scenery I'd like use for wargaming. But for a board game like this, this is actually really cool. I gotta say, this is actually really neat. I like this. So we got the church. I like this. This is actually really, really cool. So there's a whole bunch of buildings there. Oh, this one could be really neat. All right, so this is going to be the Miskatonic University. We're gonna do Miskatonic University, and then we'll wrap this up because, you know, Miskatonic U. We got to do that one. I feel like out of all of them, this one is the must. This looks like it could be complicated. All right. So there's that. I think that's one of them. That's another one of them. And then I think this. And that. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing on this is the cardboard. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's kind of a good heads up, is the cardboard easily comes off within the little spaces of the buildings, so you're going to need to pop them out. It doesn't take much to pop them out. I'm using an X-Acto knife, where you do not need to use an X-Acto knife. A pen should be able to do it. This isn't like really difficult. You don't have to do cutting. It's just really pushing it out to clear the space. So this is not a difficult thing at all. It's just slightly necessary. I will say I do kind of dig this, to be able to like put together the buildings of the game you're playing is neat. This is actually really cool. I would love to see more games do this sort of thing, like not provide miniatures, but instead have buildings, like card buildings you can put together. I'd be all over that, because this is kind of fun. There's a really weird, relaxing aspect to it all. Almost done with this. Alright, I think I got all the pieces. We'll see if I got all the pieces. Alright, this one's complicated. Alright, I think... Let's see here. Yeah, they definitely need a little bit better instructions to put all these together. Alright, so this is... So I think this is the inner building. So, alright, so let's go with that. Seems about right. And then... one tower... Nope. Alright, I see how this goes. This is actually really neat. Alright. It's one tower. This one's complicated. This one's really neat though. You're gonna dig this. I know this is really boring watching me do this. But I think when all is said and done, you're going to appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it. I think this is right. Yeah, we're about to find out. I think this is correct. This is really close. I feel like I flip things around somehow. Alright, we're going to show it this way. Oops. So this is the Miskatonic University. Where I think I messed up is this back, and that it's all black there, and then the building's detail is on the inside. But I think I got the general gist of it. Really close. Or no. Oh, I know what I did. I think I know what I did. I know what I did. I just put it on the wrong spot. It's not on the outside, it goes on the inside. Ha ha ha. There we go. There we go. Alright, after that little mess up, I got it down. I figured it out. Because I am SMRT. SMRT. I am so smart. SMRT. Alright. This is much better. Other than that wall coming out. Alright. Here we go. This is Miskatonic University. Kind of cool. This is actually really, really neat. I dig this. Even if the gameplay is horrible, this is really, really cool aspect of it, and I would argue this could be worth getting just for these miniature buildings. I'm digging this. I'm actually really digging this. There's a whole bunch of more buildings to put together. I put together, what, 3? And there's like 5 more to do. So nothing else. That's gonna be entertaining for at least a little while. I'm gonna go play through, as it says, 1 to 4 players. I'm gonna get some game going on and come back with the review. We're gonna do some gameplay. It's out in stores now. This is ReAnimator, the board game from Dynamite. Dynamite's hooked us up with the review copy. As always, thanks for your support. Next time, if you're into the latest game news, reviews, everything, check us out at boardgametoday.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, right here on YouTube. And thanks for watching, as always. Until next time, keep rolling those dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Now, what you can do that would be really helpful is subscribe or visit our website. We've got links right here that makes this super easy. By subscribing, you will make sure to get further videos down the road. And of course, visiting the website, you get all the greatest news. But just watching, we really, really appreciate it. Until next time, keep rolling those dice and keep it geeky.